Just a dad trying to get it done for now. Hey Val, what you doing? Oh man, out of shape. I'm probably 5 workouts in now since I've had the bag set up and been at it here. Hey cuties. Another batch of snow here. Look how beautiful it is here this morning. Wife is home because of course school is closed down because of the snow. Those teachers have it made, don't they? Sure wish I was one. No.
You're sliding down mountains. Cool. No, I love her, but I don't want her for winter. I want Skidoo for winter.
Can I get a new Skidoo then?
No, we're not. We got Skidoo. We gotta get tracks on her. But
yeah, probably next time.
yes. Go grab it for mommy, eh?
For buttons?
Yeah, for buttons and for eyes.
Pop.
Okay.
What, Addie?
What? What are
Pop?
we making?
She hears pop.
You hear pop on the plow?
Pop. Pop. You hear pop? Yeah.
Little scary.
Well, hey. We're not professionals, are we?
Is that the Joker?
I want to do one more button.
That is the world's scariest snowman.
Without a nose. He needs a happy nose.
First one to comment how many skips that was gets a mug sent to you for free. Comment down below. Just got the word that school is closed for the remainder of the day. And it's a Friday. Long weekend. Bang! It is a good day.
2 blue ones. Blue ones.
You already used all those. It is now Saturday night. My wife is upstairs in bed stitching knife sheaths for you guys. And I have a little bit of work to do. And that is some work on my folders. You know, I've carried a folder on my hip every single day from sun up till sundown for a lot of years right now, and it's become such a main part of my tool set. I truly do use it every single day, multiple times. And if you're not carrying a knife, I highly recommend it. You get some weird people, some strange people that the first thing they say, I remember in the beginning when it used to come up, the first reaction used to be, what are you going to kill someone? Which always seems so absurd to me, as if that's the primary use for a knife is to be plotting to kill someone or to hurt someone. Can it be used as a self-defense tool? Absolutely. But that is certainly not the main use for having one in your pocket. It's just so handy. You can use a knife for so much, from food prep to different work in the shop or hobby work or around the house, like rental type work, stripping wires, cutting tape, opening packages. So handy. But like any tool, they do need service once in a while. And while I used to be very up on having all my knives tip-top, clean, razor sharp, they were always shaving sharp. I'm not quite there anymore. They don't get the love and care they used to. And I need to do a little bit of maintenance on some here right now. Now this is nothing staged. This is just like I pulled it off of my EDC drawer. So these are, I have a little drawer. These are all my grab and goes. I could grab either one based on a daily basis wherever I'm going. If I'm going out of town, going to the workshop or whatever. This is pretty much it. This is the extent of it at this point. I have sold and given away a lot of the ones I had. And this is the bulk of what I do. Still have some others left, but they aren't really EDC knives. This was one from a mass drop review I did. I don't even remember what the name and model is. I'll try to throw it on the screen. I know it's a fairly expensive knife, but as you can see, doesn't stop it from being used, and still wearing, I think, the factory edge. Definitely need to get this one cleaned up, and still operating fairly smoothly, but cleaned up and sharpened at least. We have a Benchmade Osborne 940 here. This is an awesome knife. If you guys have been watching, I know some of you that are watching this have been here long enough to remember when I was gifted this gorgeous knife. Oh, very, very stiff opening there now. I don't know what's in there. There's some kind of gunk in there that's gumming up the pivot. Very tough to open. A few nicks and chips in the blade. As you can see, this one was wearing a polished edge. A little bit dirty. The pivot, very poor. I don't know what's going on there. We'll have to open it up and figure that out. My beloved, probably more pocket time than any of them, Delica 4 FFG. This one's dull now, not much of an edge on this one. Pivot is pretty good, feels nice still, but needs to be cleaned up and sharpened. Love this awesome older edition Spyderco Native. This is the Native 5. Feels pretty good in the pivot, a little bit dirty inside, but as you can see, also dirty. These knives have been used. And then we have two slip joints here. Love slip joint knives, and both of these are really awesome. Both of these gifts, actually. This was a gift directly from Case Knives. I was working with a contact there for a while, and it was really nice. So you guys remember some of the content. I did reviews on these. Really, really awesome. This is the mini copper lock. You can see it's got some tarnish and some wear on it. Also had a polished edge, but you can see right there some of those rolls. A little bit softer steel in the case, so you do get rolling instead of chipping. We'll show you how to polish that one up. And this is, there we go, Great Eastern Cutlery. Isn't that cool? Kind of a micarta, kind of a modern take on the traditional slip joint. Beautiful blade profiling. Some heavy staining, even mild pitting there on the blade. I left it wet one day. I don't know what happened there, but could use some sharpening. As you can see, look at that beautiful patina. Gorgeous. Great Eastern Cutlery. Really cool knives. Made very, very well. I like Q-tips for cleaning my knives. little bit of brake cleaner, and I'll strip, almost strip, just so we have a little bit of fiber left, one of the ends of the Q-tips. You just want enough fiber just to drag through and catch any dirt off of there. There we go. That native doesn't open up. We're going to try to get that native the same way. So now, with a bunch of dirty materials here, several more cloths thrown in the trash, we have some clean, well-functioning blades. The pivot was very dirty. I had gotten something in there. That's why this Osborne was stuck. But now, just nice. Look how clean that pivot is. Blade's all clean. Still see that past polish edge coming through. The copper lock mini all cleaned up. Isn't that pretty? Just a light buff there on the bench buffer. The blade as well. See, I've got some bad scratches on the blade, but that's not bad. That Delica was really, really dirty. Especially inside. The pivot was all gunked up. Very clean. Well functioning now, along with that native as well. It's running smooth. This one was really hard to clean, what I had on the blade there. So some of you might be thinking that's a bit ridiculous, a little bit overkill, getting in with their Q-tips and cleaning them up. But these knives are my everyday tools that I constantly use. It might be peeling an apple for my daughter. I want to make sure they're clean, performing well. A sharp knife is a safe knife. A clean knife that is operating well is a safe knife that you're not fiddling trying to get it to close and it's stuck and you snip a tendon on your finger. I want my stuff performing well, and I had to let it get out of hand a little bit, so I'm really happy now, and they'll be good for probably the rest of the year. What I'll do is I'll work through them. This is kind of how I'll do it. I'll keep as many clean for as long as I can, so if I know it's a day that I'm working with epoxy in the shop or doing any dirty work, I'll take the dirty knife, and that one will kind of be designated as the dirty knife for as long as I can until it's not performing well. I'll move to another. If I'm doing something clean, I won't carry the dirty knife. If I'm around the house all day or I'm going to church on Sunday, I won't take the dirty knife. I'll take the clean one, because chances of that knife thing getting dirty are pretty low. So that's kind of how I go about my EDC rotation. And you gotta have a knife. Let me reiterate again, you gotta have a knife on you. It's just such a good tool. Now the next step is to do some sharpening here, but you're gonna have to tune in to the next video for that one. We're gonna be getting out some beautiful, beautiful whetstones. We're gonna be sharpening them all. Let me know if you'd like to see specific sharpening videos. I'd be happy to sharpen each one of those in depth using whetstones on camera if you guys want that. So if you do, comment down below. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you come back for some